Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi Master 98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at a character that appears in the Andor TV show. It's one of the main characters that appears in the TV show, and we've waited a little while now to get a figure of this character, but we finally do have a version of this character as part of the vintage collection. And the character we're going to take a look today is this one. It is Dedra Meero from the Andor TV show. Now this is one of the main characters to appear in the Andor TV show. She's part of the Imperial Security team in terms of obviously tracking down rebels and everything throughout the series. It would have been nice to see another accessory or a few more bits of accessory, maybe a holster or sort of like an Imperial file of enemies to the Empire and everything, but it is what it is. The figure itself isn't too bad. I don't know if it's my version or the version of the figure's release, but my version seems to have sort of quite large chunky trousers, considering obviously she's a relatively small character and everything, but it is what it is. But I think in terms of the accessories and obviously that face sculpt, it's a nice figure as such in terms of what Hasbro have done. So that's the character here. We'll take a look at this character in a few moments, but let's take a look at the vintage collection card that comes with the figure. As you see, this is the character in action. You've obviously got the price I paid for the figure at the top, the Andor logo up there, the name of the character, the plastic bubble that protects the figure, the Ken logo, and an image of the character in action. Turn the packaging around, you've got legal stuff at the bottom, an image of the character in action, and obviously a brief description in terms of what's going on there. And if you want to pause it, you can do to have a quick read in the description of this character. So that is your packaging for Dedra Meero. Let's take a look at this figure in more detail. I'm going to start off with the articulation. As you see, she does come with movement top of the head, shoulders, elbows and in the wrist. Torso is movable, movement in the legs, movement in the knees and movement in the ankles. She does come with a blast pistol like so. Something slightly different to what the Imperials use in terms of this, but it does look like one of those old machine pistols from back in the day. But it's a nice sculpt nevertheless. It would have been nice to have a holster just at the side to obviously just place that away. And as I said, it would have been really cool as well to maybe have like a holster or like an Imperial data pad as such in terms of looking for rebels and enemies of the Empire. So there you go in terms of obviously accessories. I'll give you a zoom in just to show you that head sculpt and that detail. Obviously the likeness to the actress is really well done in terms of obviously the way the hair is done, and you've obviously got the bun just at the back there. You've obviously got the rank as such, and obviously the other parts going on in terms of the outfit with the belt and the buckle and everything there. As I said, moving down to the trousers and the legs, you've obviously got the boots, but it looks like she's got sort of large chunky trousers, so whether that's a error on my sample or a sample in general, sort of like large trousers for a relatively small character. But that head sculpt is the selling point. Really nice likeness to the actress who portrays her in the series, and like with some characters in recent times, regardless of the Star Wars media, we're waiting an awfully long time to get main characters and characters out. So it would be nice if Hasbro could pull their finger out as such and release more characters from Andor and main characters from other parts of Star Wars media. But that is going to be another discussion for another time. So thank you very much for taking a look at this figure. I will be back with many more Star Wars reviews very soon. Got another character to give you a look at from Andor, and then after that a few characters from the Ahsoka TV show. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. So take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.